Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. And peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, those men doing this work in sincerity and in truth across the four corners of the earth. And much love to the one-third and you believers out there. I'm the brother Yeshaya. And I pray, Lord willing, that this lesson is edifying through the Spirit. All right, this is going to be a quick hit, probably just a few minutes. I'll just bring out one or two precepts and I'm going to wrap it up. I got another lesson that I want to do, but this is something that I just observed. So, yeah, I've been telling you I've been watching this show called The Boys on Prime Video. And, there's plenty of movies that they have this shown, all right? But it's only so many movies that they show you, like, pulling it out the skin, and they showed it. And this is episode 2, season 2, episode 6 is called The Bloody Doors Off, and it's about 4 minutes in. It's about I had stopped at 144, which is the spirit, but then after that, about 4 minutes in, they show you the C hip, maybe a little bit before that. So this show, I told y'all, it's about superheroes. Okay, but these superheroes are mad worldly. Like, they're worldly, they're sinister, they harm innocent people, they're wicked. They just not right. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not gonna blow the plot for anybody who hasn't seen it, so I'm not gonna get into that part. But just the fact that they're showing you that it's an implant, and this show, I believe, came out maybe this year, last year, 2023 or 2024, and it kind of gained some popularity. But it's a couple things. One, this is how you know that this is through. The men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, right, that are part of the elect, are not gonna take this C hip. And so this is an implant that they put into their skin. So the man you see on the left, his name is Frenchie, right? And he's basically like he does drugs. He's kind of smart with different, like, chemicals and bombs and stuff like that, but he got, like, street knowledge, how he learned it. And the woman who he's taking the C hip out of, her name is Starlight, and she's a part of the Seven, which are 7 so-called superheroes. Okay, and now there's many more in the show, but they're backed by this big company called Vought. So basically, and they told you early in the first season that they all had damn near, like, the first episode, that they had C hips and that they had to track them, And so finally, she's being caught for something. So she said, "I need to take this out of me," and so he pulled out this saw, and then he said, "This is probably really going to hurt." He said it's probably going to sting a bit because she's supposed to have a superpower. So the fact that they can even penetrate the skin, is kind of through in the first place, but it's letting you know that they're showing you vividly. Okay, and so let me go ahead and get this. And so this is a cut to all of the people that believe that it's not a physical injection, a physical implantation. Right? This is Revelation 13. In verse 16, it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, a charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." So the time is going to come where Esau, Edom your governments are going to try to put this in everybody. Okay, and so they'll show it in the movies, right? They'll show it like it's no big deal, but they were being tracked. She was being tracked everywhere she went. They always knew what she was doing. And so the thing is, when you take this, there is no taking it out. Now, you could take it out for purposes of tracking, right? But you're tracked by the Most High, okay? Which you already were, but being tracked by the Most High. So now, putting this into your body, right, is going to end in destruction for all of those that took it, okay? And I'm going to get that verse momentarily. But I wanted to go into this real quick, okay? We always go into, so I'm going to go into this word mark, M-A-R-K, all right? The word there is charagma. It says a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of followers of the anti-Mashiach, anti-anointed. The mark branded upon horses. It says a scratch or etching, excuse me, a stamp, a badge of servitude, all right? And they work for this company. But in this society, everybody's going to be taken out if they're not of the elect. All right, so then when you go further into the word, the root word, the word there is karax. Okay, it says through the idea of scratching sharpened to a point. It says a pale or a stake or a palisade. Okay, a trench. It says to sharpen to a point through the idea of scratching a stake by implication, a palisade or rampart, a military mound for circumvallation in a siege, a trench. So this is something that's being etched into your body. Okay, this is a physical thing that Esau Edom is going to ultimately try to perform. Okay, and so then obviously if you further go into that, it goes into grappo, which is the writing, the information that's on it. So that's how they know where you're at, what you're doing. It might have your medical records on it. It might have your blood type. It'll have your financial information, all of that kind of stuff on it. And see, she had it in her shoulder. You know, you see here, it's on her shoulder in this picture. But realistically, we know it's not going to be in the shoulder because it's going to be somewhere that's can make accessible for payments. So people are going to get it in their forehead. People are going to get it in their hands, right? Somewhere that's easily can be, you know, they have when you go into like Walmart or they have like a self-checkout, they always have a scanner there, like for the items that are too big to lift. You know, if you got a water in there, you can lift. You don't have to scan it on the reader. You can pull out the hand scanner and scan it. So they're going to have things like that to show if somebody has it or not. So you see how, so I got two photos here. You know, one of him pulling it out of her skin, okay? And you see the blood. Esau's a bloody man, but pulling it out of her skin, and then you got him showing it, you know, putting it up to the screen. Look how they did it so vividly. Like when I saw this picture, I instantly had to take it. But look how vividly they did it. They like, he's kind of in the background, you know, and it's in the forefront, right? So with a show like this, they're putting it on a stage. They're putting it on a highlight. And there are plenty of shows that show you have it, like Black Mirror. You know, I was talking to the beloved brother lawyer in Miami. You know, he said he started watching Black Mirror. And, you know, the first episode is a little weird, you know, some weird stuff, weird Edomite stuff. But as you keep watching, many of the episodes have the C-hip in it. And there's a movie with Denzel Washington that got the C-hip in it. And that came out years ago. And you got Implant that came out recently. So they Upgrade. I'm sorry, that was the name of that, Upgrade. So they got a lot of stuff out here that's like that, you know. But it's becoming more and more prevalent. And we're starting to see it in an everyday basis. And so we're getting close to the time that Yahweh Shemal Shai is going to bring down this society, man. All right. And now I wanted to, and this is going to be the crux. This is going to be what's going to have all these people on edge and being ready to be destroyed by the Lord. Now I'm going to give Revelation 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his M-A-R-K, his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So if you take this, no matter if you try to take it out or not, you're going to be hit with thermonuclear missiles for disobeying the Heavenly Father. So I just wanted to bring that out. You know, the movie is called The Boys. You can find it on Amazon Prime. You know, but I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on. So I pray, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do well. And peace and mercy to the elect. Until next time, Shalom.